Hi, I'm Joni Patry, and I'd like to welcome you to the Sedona Vedic Astrology Conference, which is held all online November 19th through the 23rd, 2020. We have a lineup of the most amazing Vedic astrologers in the world, and everyone is invited to come on board and watch these amazing lectures all online. Now, I'm going to be giving my predictions for the year of 2021. This is going to be on Saturday night, November 21st. And what I'm going to be talking about is my predictions I made last year in 2020 and how I was able to predict this year of these catastrophic events. We will review that. But most of all, I want to be looking forward to 2021. What's going to be happening? I'm going to explain all the astrological signatures and how this is going to affect the world and also you personally, because I see a bright future. I see things changing. All of what we've been through was very meaningful spiritually, and I want to talk about the effects on us personally and globally, and why I think that this was a very divine event that has changed our lives, and where we're headed with the transits, with all of the aspects that the planets are going to be forming over the course of the next year, year and a half, and where that's going to take us. That's what I want to discuss Saturday night. And I promise you, I will be giving you hope and it for much better times. But I want to talk about my workshop. I'm going to have an all-day workshop on Sunday. This is November 22nd from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And I'm going to be talking about how to predict world events. I have some interesting gems that I want to share with everyone. In this class, I'm going to be talking about how I use transits, how I use the dashas, but most of all, when I look at all of these events, the nakshatras, because what nakshatras the planets are transiting through will give the deep understanding as to what will be happening in the future. So I have a lot of tools and techniques. The way that I look at it is that the big picture of precession of the equinoxes gives us where we are as humanity. And then when we break it down to the outer planets, this is generational. How is this affecting the world and the mass consciousness? Then when you look at Jupiter and Saturn are always about the social events going on in the world, society, particularly the economy, and how these aspects between Jupiter and Saturn dictate the changes, which I'm going to say there's going to be some bright changes in this area when Jupiter and Saturn come together in the sign of Capricorn, because they will be together for 5 months between November 20th and April 5th. There's going to be some amazing things happen, just as the last time they were together in Capricorn in 1961. We're going to go into some great detail with that. So looking at the past and where the planets were before gives us such an idea of how we can move and make our predictions for the future. So looking at the transits, their aspects, special degrees, as well as these degrees relative to some of the fixed stars. But remember, the fixed stars are what in essence give the nakshatras their deep, profound meanings and what will be transpiring as the planets cross through these special degrees with fixed stars, the nakshatras, and also the aspects or certain special aspects, such as the 6-8 relationship that I'm going to really discuss and bring home in terms of looking at major events, such as historically with earthquakes, pandemics, with incredible events with weather, severe Gandanta planets. That's another variable I take into account. And don't forget, so much has got to be looked at in terms of the signs. The signs are so powerful relative to their element, and with cardinal, mutable, all of this is going to be broken down into a class where I want you to walk away from this class and be able to make your own predictions for the world and for yourself. So I hope you'll join me in my class for this all-day intensive to learn how you can make world predictions yourself. So thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you all together online with the Sedona Vedic Astrology Conference. Namaste. Thank you.